The Hermit Kingdom's grip, a look at North Korea's tightened borders. North Korea, officially the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, stands isolated, a stark contrast to the vibrant, technologically advanced South Korea it was once unified with. This isolation is self-imposed, meticulously crafted and enforced by a regime determined to maintain its grip on power. Central to this control is an intricate web of measures designed to prevent its citizens from escaping its borders. The government tightly controls information, limiting access to the outside world, and perpetuating a narrative that glorifies the leadership and demonizes foreign influences. The DPRK's isolation is most evident in its stringent border controls. The country is effectively sealed off from the outside world, with movement strictly monitored and controlled. Escape is a perilous undertaking, fraught with danger at every turn. Those caught attempting to flee face severe consequences, including imprisonment, torture, and even death. Fortress North Korea walls, wire, and watchful eyes. Imagine a border not marked by a simple fence, but by a heavily militarized zone, a buffer between two worlds. This is the reality of the demilitarized zone separating North and South Korea, a 2.5-mile wide stretch of land bristling with barbed wire, landmines, and watchful soldiers. The DMZ is not the only obstacle facing those desperate to leave North Korea. The country's northern border with China, while less fortified, presents its own set of challenges. The Yalu and Tumen rivers, natural barriers, are closely patrolled by border guards. Escape attempts are most common along the Sino-North Korean border, where the rivers freeze over in winter, offering a perilous passage. However, increased surveillance, including motion sensors and infrared cameras, has made this route even more treacherous. Border guards are known to shoot on sight, and the consequences of capture are dire. The long reach of fear, information control and surveillance in North Korea. In North Korea, the regime's reach extends far beyond its borders, infiltrating the very fabric of society. The government maintains an iron grip on information, controlling what its citizens see, hear, and even think. State-controlled media, including television, radio, and newspapers, relentlessly broadcast propaganda, glorifying the Kim dynasty and painting a rosy picture of life inside the DPRK. Foreign broadcasts are jammed and access to the internet is highly restricted, limited to a small elite and heavily censored. North Koreans are subject to constant surveillance, both in public and in their own homes. Neighborhood watch units, known as Inminban, keep a close eye on residents, reporting any suspicious activity to the authorities. These units are tasked with ensuring ideological conformity and reporting on any signs of dissent, such as criticizing the government or possessing foreign media. The threat of being reported by a neighbor, friend, or even a family member creates an atmosphere of fear and mistrust. The price of freedom punishments that echo through generations. The consequences of attempting to escape North Korea are swift and brutal, designed to deter others and reinforce the regime's absolute authority. Those caught attempting to flee face a grim fate, often ending up in one of the country's notorious political prison camps, known as Kwanlee-so. These camps are shrouded in secrecy, hidden away in remote mountain regions, far from the prying eyes of the outside world. Conditions inside these camps are horrific. Prisoners, often held without trial, are subjected to forced labor, starvation, torture, and summary executions. The regime's cruelty knows no bounds, with former prisoners recounting unimaginable acts of brutality, including infanticide and medical experimentation. Yet the regime's punishment extends beyond the individual. North Korea employs a system of guilt by association, meaning that the families of those who escape are also punished. This cruel policy is designed to crush any hope of escape, forcing citizens to choose between their own freedom and the safety of their families. Section 5. Kim Jong-un's Iron Fist, tightening the noose on escape. When Kim Jong-un inherited power from his father, Kim Jong-il, in 2011, many hoped for a period of reform and openness. However, these hopes were quickly dashed as the young leader consolidated his power, proving to be even more ruthless and determined to maintain the regime's grip on power than his predecessors. Kim Jong-un has overseen a significant increase in border security, investing heavily in surveillance technology and manpower. Motion sensors, infrared cameras, and even drones are deployed along the borders, making it even more difficult to slip past unnoticed. Beyond the physical barriers, Kim Jong-un has also cracked down on internal movement within North Korea. Travel permits, already difficult to obtain, are now even more strictly enforced, making it nearly impossible for citizens to move within the country without authorization. The regime has also intensified its crackdown on those who assist defectors, both within North Korea and in neighboring countries. Section 6. A desperate gamble, the perilous journey to freedom. Despite the risks, the desire for freedom burns brightly in the hearts of many North Koreans. Driven by desperation and fueled by hope, they are willing to risk everything for a chance at a life free from oppression and fear. The most common escape route is across the Tumen River into China, particularly during the winter months when the river freezes over. This treacherous journey is often made under the cover of darkness, with defectors braving freezing temperatures, swift currents, and the ever-present threat of detection by border guards. Those who make it across the river are not yet safe. They face a new set of challenges as they navigate through China, evading Chinese authorities who are under pressure from North Korea to repatriate defectors. The ultimate goal for many defectors is to reach South Korea, where they can be resettled and start new lives. Section 7. Yeonmi's story, a fight for freedom under a starless sky. Yeonmi Park was just 13 when she escaped North Korea with her mother, embarking on a harrowing journey. Their escape began under the cloak of darkness, a desperate dash across the frozen Tumen River into China. Yeonmi's father was sent to a labor camp, leaving them with an agonizing choice: stay or risk everything for freedom. Their journey through China was a blur of safe houses and constant fear of being caught. After months of hardship, they finally reached South Korea, a distant dream come true. But even in freedom, the scars of their escape remained, a testament to the human cost of tyranny. Section 8. The will to live free. When escape means risking it all. The stories of North Korean defectors are tales of extraordinary courage, resilience, and an unyielding desire for freedom. Consider the story of Joseph Kim, who spent years in a North Korean prison camp after being caught trying to escape. He endured starvation, torture, and forced labor, witnessing firsthand the depths of the regime's cruelty. Yet his spirit remained unbroken. He never gave up hope, and when the opportunity arose, he escaped again, this time successfully making his way to South Korea, where he now dedicates his life to raising awareness about the plight of his people. Or the story of Hyeon Seo Lee, who escaped North Korea as a teenager, leaving behind her family in the hope of finding a way to bring them to safety. These stories, and countless others like them, illustrate the extraordinary lengths North Koreans are willing to go to escape the clutches of the regime. Section 9. Beyond the razor wire. Finding hope in the face of oppression. Despite the immense challenges they face, North Korean defectors offer a glimmer of hope, a testament to the enduring human spirit and the power of resilience. They remind us that even in the darkest of places, the flame of freedom flickers, fueled by the courage of those who dare to dream of a better life. Their stories challenge us to confront the realities of life inside North Korea, a country often shrouded in secrecy and misinformation. They force us to acknowledge the human cost of the regime's oppression, the shattered lives, the families torn apart, and the dreams extinguished under the weight of tyranny. But these stories also offer hope. They demonstrate that even in the face of unimaginable adversity, the human spirit can endure. The resilience of North Korean defectors serves as an inspiration, a call to action for those of us fortunate enough to live in freedom. Section 10. The World Watching. International pressure and the plight of North Korean defectors. The international community has a moral obligation to address the human rights crisis in North Korea and to support the plight of defectors. While sanctions and diplomatic pressure are crucial tools to incentivize change within the regime, we must also prioritize humanitarian assistance and work to ensure the safety and well-being of those fleeing oppression. Governments, NGOs, and individuals can play a role in supporting North Korean defectors. This includes providing financial assistance, access to education and healthcare, and psychological support to help them heal from the trauma they have endured. Equally important is raising awareness about their plight, advocating for their rights, and holding the North Korean government accountable for its actions. The road to freedom for North Koreans is long and arduous, yet despite these challenges, they continue to escape, driven by an unyielding desire for a better life. Section 11. The Unbreakable Spirit. A testament to the human desire for freedom. The story of North Korea is a stark reminder that freedom is not a given. It is a precious and fragile right. The lengths to which the Kim regime goes to prevent its citizens from escaping stands as a chilling testament to the power of fear. Yet, even in the face of such overwhelming adversity, the human spirit endures. The stories of those who risk everything to escape North Korea are a testament to the indomitable human desire for liberty.